This one is from P. Marshall. Which West Ham player did you most play like when you played football?
Well, in my younger days, when I was a centre back, I'd like to see myself as like a Rio type. Get it down, run it out. And when I got older, moved into midfield, like the Brookings.
Yeah.
It's a tough one.
Tim Breaker.
To be fair, yeah. Timmy Breaker, yeah.
Dad, to play football?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not like you, like semi-pros or whatever, but when I did play...
You've never seen us play then?
What's going on? I don't know, maybe like a Razor Ruddock, Julian Dix, like take people out type of thing, you know. I weren't a flair.
I like to say I was a bit like a fat Sheringham.
Fat Sherry. Fat Sheringham.
Would you think that was?
I get your yeah.
No,
I wasn't as good, obviously, but a fat Sheringham.
David Unsworth.
David, yeah. I'll go, yeah. David Unsworth, yeah. Right, this one's from P. Marshall again. The worst item of clothing you've seen each other wear at a West Ham game. Tough one.
Nicky turned up in a suit once. With like, he had a suit jacket on, a pink Ben Sherman shirt, and jean shorts. No, it's hard because you wear West Ham gear,
Yeah.
But I always hear a thing like, is it like uncool now to wear a West Ham t-shirt? Because I'm sort of here and no one else wears it. Like,
No, I've got me.
They don't fucking fit me.
Got me 75 on.
I used to wear mine over the top of my jumper.
I don't know, I think Collier one shirt.
No, I'll be honest with you. When we was young, and we all used to do it, but I'd say, you know, when you used to put like tracksuit ones on, you used to put your football socks and roll them up, and we all used to do that. So I've seen him in them.
Put
so
your shorts over it as well.
Yeah, just ridiculous, stupid things like that.
Right, this one's from Iron's boy Jamie.
Or Graham's corset.
Lacy.
It was the Katy Perry lingerie range, wasn't it?
It's ball sacks hanging inside of it.
Right, this one's from Iron's boy Jamie. It says, how did you all become mates?
Well, we just met Dan, so that's a bit unfair to put him, because we met him about 2 weeks ago.
I remember the first time I met Nicky was where my mum lives. There's a green outside, and everyone used to play football there. And one of my good mates, Nicky was a mutual friend of him, so we started playing. And I remember I had my cream West Ham shirt on with Dix on the back, and he had his cream West Ham shirt with Williamson on the back, and we just went on the same team. And since then he fucked off.
Never left me alone. He kept on ringing me.
How long ago was that? It's about fucking over 20 odd years ago.
Yeah.
So we met playing football, didn't we? And then they joined, like we playing here, and then
I met him at work.
Yeah, I met Graham playing football over. Was we here?
Canning Town.
Yeah, we met playing Canning Town. Then
he knew my cousin from the football team.
Nicky's cousin through football, and then started working with you.
Yeah.
We met through that.
We formed a team, didn't we?
Yeah, then we come over here, didn't we? Knew him.
And then I bought him.
Brought
and then just all like met each other like that. That was 10 years ago, 12 years ago. Oh, come on, Graham.
I've known Tom a long time.
No, don't block him.
but how did you meet?
Right. This one is from the Afrosacco's son.
How was that?
The football?
15.
Yeah, no, these two.
No,
15 years ago?
No, it must have been longer than that.
Canning Town, when we were playing Canning Town.
No, nearly 20. 98. I started playing with Canning Town.
Fucking hell, I'm that old.
Right, this one's from Diafra Sacco's son. It says, thoughts on Sacco's Lambo that he sacked.
Destroyed.
Right off.
Expensive.
Right off.
I'll have to look on his face though in the
thing is though, when he comes back, I won't let him take no free kicks because he can't obviously clear the wall.
Oh, you can have your one. It's in your pocket.
You can have it.
Try the Ville. Right, here we go. This one's from Nick J. Luff. Which club do you hate most aside from Spurs and Millwall?
Aston Villa for me. I've never liked them.
I'll go through stages There was a long time I didn't like Stoke for ages,
Yeah.
but I don't mind them. But right now, Everton.
Everton for me.
And that's Leighton
Just 'cause
Orient
what
for me
their
as well.
manager
I've
comes
never
out.
liked Leighton Orient.
Arsenal.
Yeah, it was Arsenal.
No, I don't dislike
I
Arsenal.
went through a stage of really not liking Bolton very much.
Yeah, you go through stages, but in mine, it's Arsenal.
Oh no, I'm telling lies. I'm telling lies. It's Chelsea.
Modern day Chelsea.
His whole life.
No, all Chelsea
What is it
through
about
history.
Chelsea?
Their fans, their fucking arsehole players, their arsehole manager. I've just never liked Chelsea. Their fans are just some of the worst in football. They come from probably one of the poshest areas, but they've got the scummiest fans. And that's
And that's all I've got to say about that.
and it's because Stone Cold said so.
Right, this one's from Mohit. If you're all equally owners of West Ham, what would the first 3 things you would do to the club?
Sack use free.
What would we bring to the club?
What would
Definitely
they-
take my
what
bag,
What would
because I'll need that.
what would we do?
Oh, what
In
I
regards to
change?
the running of the club.
Well, I'd sack Bilic and then point you as manager.
That could be.
And then I'd put him up front with him.
I've seen
see
Nicky
the
score some
direct-
screamers.
That's what I'm
I've seen
saying.
Nicky
What
score
do you
some-
think I'm putting him up front?
Yeah.
I can't get off the
No, seriously though, what will I change? Probably, I think I'd move us back to Upton Park.
Well, not for not the new flats down.
I would take a good look at the media team.
I'd give more fan channels a chance.
I'd move us over at Rush Green so everyone stop getting injured.
I'd bring back more ex-players and give them roles and stuff. You know, give them more roles in the club. You know, I really want to see Tony Cottee come in as the striking coach. You know.
Okay.
Right, this one's from Alex Neocleus. Who is the best at football, ranked from best to worst?
I'll take worse because you lot have played for proper teams. Well, not proper teams compared to I've just played.
Do you want me to rate them?
Yeah, go on, mate. You rate him.
I'd say you was the best. You was the second best. You played more, so you and then me. But I was brilliant.
He got the best.
Mate,
David Unsworth.
Wait, was you worst out of you four? Did he just say you was worst?
I might as well be. I might as well be.
Ryan, good right midfielder he was.
Right midfield.
He did play right midfield.
Inside half.
He did play a few
Oh,
games.
shut up, you
whip a few
cunts.
decent balls.
No, he didn't. He never played any games on the wing.
Played a season
did.
once.
Right, this one's from Peter Ollie. Which one of you was a virgin the longest?
It definitely weren't me.
That weren't me either.
you, I reckon.
Well, let's just go. Well, let's just say, what age did you lose your virginity?
Go on then.
Oh, go on, you do. You
I've got
roll the
that.
dice first. I'll say I'm 13.
Fucking hell.
Fucking hell.
16.
16.
Yeah, that's me then.
Hold on.
Same as everyone.
How old are you?
18, I think.
Is that when you had your first boyfriend?
That's man. I was 13. Well, no, I'll say I was more 14.
Oh, alright.
Paedophilia, she was fucking same age.
Jimmy Savile.
It could have been.
Well, yeah, go on.
Okay, from Paul Finn. It says, right, Nick's the voice of reason, Ryan is the pretty boy, Graham is the straight man, so what's Scott? Or is it his camera? Scott's the tactician.
What is Scott? What are you, Scott?
Part of the furniture.
Your identity.
You used to sort of swap roles.
He's the
A couple
filler.
of months ago, he was nothing.
That's me, I'm out of a job, aren't I, now, you know.
I'm OJ.
No, it's his camera, by the way.
Yeah.
Scott's the
Took
T.
the camera off me.
That's
Yeah,
Show
something
off
like
me.
that.
We need to give him a show now, didn't we?
Yeah.
Like, I feel bad for taking
Scott's
the camera.
poetry corner.
Yeah. I'm the glue that holds it all together.
Prick stick.
I've got a good one here for you. It's from Silver Lake Hammers.
Oh yeah.
Why does Ryan always have to drive?
Yeah. Why does Ryan always have to drive?
It's his holiday too, you know.
Yeah. Why do I always have to drive?
Because I edit.
And the second part of that, from Silver Lake Hammers. Do you have any West Ham tattoos?
Yes.
Yes.
I haven't, no.
I got a badge on my left calf
No, I've got the same.
leg.
I'm the same, but I've got a big scar in mine.
How did that happen, Nick?
Oh, you wanna know?
Tell us how it happened.
No, yeah, that's the only one I've got. I'm gonna have to, touch that up a bit with some more design around it to do like a farewell bowling thing. Or
You're putting a lot of trust in that tattoo artist, right? They're not going to fuck it up. I mean, my uncle's got a bit of a moody West Ham tattoo, and you stuck with that then, didn't you?
Mine's very good.
Mine
is very good.
Good. She's got a scar.
Mine was done by my cousin's boyfriend, who is a proper tattooist. So he's the only person I trust.
Yeah, mine was done professionally as well, and yeah, mine was pretty good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was good until I got the scar.
Another one from Silver Lake Hammers. Would you rather go fishing with Noble or out on the piss with Tonks?
Out on the piss with Tonks. I can't stand
fishing.
No,
I think I'd go fishing with Noble, but I'd sneak a bottle of Jack Daniels. It's on the piss.
Yeah, it'll get
But I'd
you some good
invite,
pubs as
definitely
well.
on the piss.
I'd invite Nobes.
And Tommy's will pay and all, won't it?
No, we've done that one.
That one.
No, this one.
Right, it's from Charlie Flory. Do you love Dom O'Connell?
I love Dom.
Yeah, so do
Dom's
I.
great.
Dom's a legend. I see him at the game today.
He's one of the funniest people, I think.
But he's one of them people like he don't even try
Straight
to be
comedy,
funny.
yeah,
He's just funny.
straight
Nah,
comedy.
he's a top bloke, Dom.
I love Dom O'Connell.
He's great.
Yeah.
All right, from Jared J. Still, the next one. Glenn Roder or Evan Grant? I'm guessing it. Who would you rather have?
I'd rather have.
Everyone Grant. At least we've done something in the cup. Do you know what? I think Grant gets a bit of a bad rap.
He deserves it as well.
Yeah, he does deserve it, but I think he gets a bit of a bad rap because I think the Roder team was a lot better than what Grant had.
Yeah.
Roder in his first, when Roder first took over, he finished 7th.
Yeah, I'd have Roder because I don't know. I wouldn't want to choose any of them.
Well, the thing is, you think we finished 7th the year before, but they didn't improve on that squad. It was basically the same squad the following season.
Yeah, but let's be honest, that team that went
was
down
Rednecks.
under Roder was so unlucky. Like, 42 points
we went down
down in
with the
Champions League
money.
football.
Yeah, but he didn't do the last of it, did he?
No, he had an headache. Or whatever.
More
than
than
it is.
14 points.
Brooklyn relegators anyway, so.
No,
I'm joking.
I would choose Grant because I think Grant had a lot worse team.
Yeah.
You know, you think about the players that he went down with: Carrick, Cole, DeCanio, Canute. You know,
Should never have got relegated. That
No.
should never have got relegated.
I think that,
we
like
did.
that team
Poor
when the bigger
management.
clubs had made up half the England midfield.
yeah, just get on with it, will you?
Grant. I like this.
Right, from Ryan O'Donnell. What away game was the most intimidating for you as supporters?
I don't get intimidated.
No. I suppose for me, when we played Millwall away and we lost 4-1, I was only 18, 19 at the time. And all the stories you hear, it was more getting to the ground. No, when I was in the ground, I weren't bothered.
Yeah.
It was more to do with like going there on the train and outside the ground. You hear all these stories, and I've never really been even Tottenham away. I've never really been
That's the weirdest
intimidated.
atmosphere I've ever been to is Tottenham away.
No, I've seen worse.
Weird.
Yeah,
So I went to the old Den. That was quite an experience.
Yeah.
I was only like 16, 17.
same for me. That's it.
Here's one for Nicky. You'll like this one. This is from Harry at Harry
Stop
Kane.
reading them.
It said, would you befriend Richard Keys if it meant we win the league, Nicky?
I'll take one for the team. I have to say, yeah.
Well done.
Take one for the
Well
team.
done.
Well, I'd probably stab him 2 weeks later.
Fair enough. Still won the league.
Yeah.
Stop reading them. Sit back. Like cheating on a test.
Right, this one's from Hamilton. Furthest ground you've seen West Ham play at, and when we're in Europe next season, will you travel land and sea for our fan cams?
Yeah, I like to do a few.
Money,
Yeah.
as much as I can afford,
Yeah.
I will do. I'll don't get me wrong. Like this is a great project, but you know you've got to realise that we don't get paid for doing this.
It's coming out of our own pocket.
It comes out of our own pockets, and it gets expensive. God Damn, if my missus found out how much it really
I
cost.
suppose the furthest I've ever been is probably Newcastle's the furthest you can go in the Premier League, isn't it? So
I say Liverpool's the furthest.
Newcastle's the furthest I've been to support West Ham.
It's Sunderland's before Newcastle, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's up that way. So
Middlesbrough.
I've
Oh
never
no,
been
sorry, I've been Middlesbrough. Yeah, that's the furthest I've been. Middlesbrough away.
Man United for me.
But yeah, as far as Europe goes,
Work and money depending.
working money depending. Yeah, I will travel anywhere, anywhere in the world.
that's if we get in.
No, of course, yeah. But
Even if we end up like getting some team from Kazakhstan.
can I let
or
me
something.
fucking finish my answer for fuck's sake?
I want to know how far you go. Kazakhstan.
I'll go anywhere. But like, even like, if someone said to me tomorrow, you know, like a company turned around and said, like, here's 50 grand. You know, go everywhere. I would go anywhere, and I mean pre-season tours to fucking America, Australia, everything. But as much as I can afford, and you know, you've got to realise we've got families and things like that. So
Time off for work. Then.
yeah, as much as I can afford, I will definitely travel to
Same here.
Bretford. No, you fucking wouldn't. You can't even go out to London to go to an away game, you twat.
Swansea.
Yeah, and I'm sure it'd be the same.
Yeah.
We'd travel anywhere as long as we can afford it.
Well, wherever Ryan
If anyone
can
wants to
drive
pay for
basically.
it, if anyone wants to pay for it and fund the trips,
Nice tickets.
I will be anywhere. And I'll be standing in the middle of a fucking war zone if it means.
Will I have to drive the plane?
Plane driver.
Go on.
Right, from Ryan Wingrave. Can I ask where the whole Richard Keys thing started and what did he do?
I've always thought he was a twat. Like, even when he was on Sky and things like that, I always couldn't stand his
Smarmy, wasn't he?
yeah, just his smarminess and his slyness and things like that. And then he got the sack from Sky, obviously, and then it all come to this. And he's always just been a little slimy, little fucking dirtball.
With hairy hands.
Yeah, and things like that. And then he got onto TalkSport. Then I really found out his real personality, which is exactly what I thought he was. Just he had to control it more on Sky than he did on TalkSport, and it's just, you know, full of his own self-importance. Thinks he's the most. He thinks he's God's gift to the world because of his fucking extensive knowledge about football. He puts his achievements in Sunday League up there with the greats of the game. Like, you know, I've seen him like talking to like people like Chelsea legends and, you know, like Man City legends, and you know, like Andy Gray can talk on that level with him because he's played at that level. And then he'd be like, somebody would say, yeah, he went, yeah, I scored 45 goals in the fucking Ryman Sunday League or whatever. And I think, not really the same though, is it?
No.
Like scoring the winning goal in the European Cup final and scoring the winning goal in fucking
European Championship final.
Coventry Division North or something like that. You know what I mean? Like that really got to me. And then it's all this. You know, he thinks he's the most important man in the world, you know, and
He's really not.
no, he really isn't. He's derogatory to women, which I don't like. I don't like people being derogatory to women. I think you should always have respect for anybody in the world, and all that nonsense that come out about him, like, just because it was a woman. I mean, we all say things, you know, off air, and I can understand that, but, you know, all this, did you smash it? And all this, he's a 50-year-old fucking man. He's not an 18-year-old kid, and all this. So he was
Trying to get in there with
yeah,
Redknapp,
just a
Jamie
fucking
Redknapp,
absolute.
Pally with
It
him.
just comes across as one of the worst men I think you could ever meet in the world.
He's anti-West Ham as well.
And yeah, and
He's
then
one of the careful what you wish for a lot, isn't he?
Yeah, he slated us in earlier this season, yeah.
yeah, and then this season he's gone on to be like, yeah, they're going to be shit. They're going to be this. They're going to be that. And it's not just him. It's a lot of them. But I pick up on him because I really don't like him.
I think he's a decent bloke.
Right, this one's from Johnny E. Scrambled, boiled, or poached eggs?
Poached.
Poached.
Boiled.
Bit of poach for me, bit of toast.
Dan?
Nothing that comes out of a chicken's vagina for me.
Robert Smith. Why do you support West Ham?
That is the hardest question.
It's a tough one. You can't.
It's not tough. It's not a tough one. It's because I love the club. I love everything about West Ham. I love the fans.
But I mean, what got you? Can you remember what got you into it?
Yeah,
Like why you?
just growing up.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it was like my dad.
See, for me, my dad's not into football anymore. But when my dad was brought up in the, he was born over the old docks, so he grew up around a lot of Millwall. Never supported Millwall. Well, he sort of did, but he weren't really into football. But I've got uncles and everyone supports West Ham, and then I grew up in Canning Town, and my friends all supported West Ham, so I went to West Ham. But yeah. That's why I just...
Yeah, same me. I mean, my dad supported him. Like, he had a season ticket for years, and I say my uncles did, and my aunt, and they used to go over there. My dad used to live one of the roads around the back of the chicken run and stuff like that. So it was just in the family, like just got.
My mum used to, when we used to go down East Ham to remember CNA's. I remember driving down the Barking Road as a kid. And even now when I drive past, when you look through that gap just to see the stadium, and I always remember going, I'd love to go there, and I remember when I went my first game, and ever since then, I ain't looked back.
Just gets you, doesn't it?
There's no other team. I'm not jealous of any other team. I don't care what any other team does. All I'm worried about is West Ham. And until they bury me or burn me or fucking throw me in a river, I'm going to still be supporting West Ham.
Well, I read it was a book I was reading about, like the history of West Ham, and someone put a quote in there saying, "You don't choose West Ham chooses you." I think
it's right.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's everyone loves their clubs. No matter who you support, you always stick up for your club.
Everyone,
no matter what.
Whether it's Hartlepool or...
It's just like anything. It's like tribes, religions, anything.
Everyone thinks their clubs are great.
When I was younger, I went to other grounds. I went to other football. I remember going to Arsenal once to watch a Champions League game because my mate got me a ticket. It was a £5 ticket. I remember going to Orient maybe before I even went to West Ham. I remember going to Southend back in the days. I remember going to Charlton. Someone got me a ticket for Charlton, and I went. Nothing ever. Like when I first went to West Ham, I felt like I belonged there, and it was just everyone was like me.
Yeah,
everyone was. I don't know. It's weird. I just felt at home there. I've never had excitement for another football team the way I have about West Ham. It's true. It does choose you, and I don't know. It's the whole thing. And as he says, I'm not jealous of what anyone wins, what anybody or any other team win. It doesn't matter to me. Prizes don't matter. Thick and thin. Richer. It's like a marriage. Richer or poorer. You know what I mean? I've seen it all, and I think that attaches you to your club more than having a rich billionaire come in and win everything. It's great. It'll be great to see us win things and whatever. But no, it's strange. It's a strange feeling. It's just you feel
you couldn't picture us supporting anybody else.
No, I couldn't. No,
definitely couldn't.
Said with my old man was never into football. weren't really sporty. My brother got me into football, and I used to enjoy watching good football. And then I think it was watching first memory I got seeing West Ham on the telly was I think David Speedy scoring. I think it was a winner that put us into the Premier League, and that was the first real memory of West Ham. And then that was what wanted me to go over there.
He's going to cry.
No, that's it. But then when you go over there and experiencing that, you're in the stands, and it does. It didn't. It said I weren't into football.
I felt you just feel that it's like home, didn't you? Yeah.
And like I said, I couldn't picture supporting any other team. I like watching good football. If a team plays good football, I watch it. But
don't support them.
No.
You see all these down and go like that. I couldn't get a ticket for Arsenal. What was yours, mate?
It's a bit of a long story, but I'll save that for another time. But obviously, being born down the road in Newham General, but growing up in Manor Park, just being proud of where I come from and my local team, it just made sense to me. So yeah, that's why.
Right, this one's from Daddy Cush LDN TV.
These are the Twitter ones, but the YouTube ones.
These are on the comment section from last week's on the social. So this one's from Daddy Cush LDN TV. It says, aim for all four. David Gold and David Sullivan give you total control over summer transfers with a budget of 60 mil and a wage cap of 300 grand a week. Who would you bring in to the current squad that plays the way we have this season? Won't upset the team spirit.
I'd bring in Messi and give him 300 grand a week. That's my budget.
You think you get Messi for, what did he say, 60 mil?
Yeah.
60 mil, 300 grand a week.
60 mil for Messi.
I'd give it, alright, not Messi. I'd buy Aguero and give him 300 grand a week.
What about Ronaldo? Imagine we'll get him 60 million.
Do you know what I'd like to see us get? I'd like if we could get him for about 15, 20 million. Wayne Rooney. I think he'd suit West Ham.
I can see what you mean. Yeah,
I could see he's style of player to suit West Ham.
Yeah.
Maybe coming to London, he'd love it.
Alright, maybe that Dele Alli, obviously not on a wage of 300 grand a week, but I'm just thinking like 60 mil ain't a lot in today's transfer market, is it?
Have a punt on Gareth Bale?
You
not for 60 mil.
60 million, would you?
Yeah.
Ibra.
Yeah.
Right.
I think 300 grand a week should just.
No, I think you like what's that PSG striker? Levesta, what's his
Lavezzi.
name? Lavezzi.
Nah, he's shit.
Someone like him.
Lacazette, I'd like to see us.
Torre.
Yaya.
No,
Colo.
no, the
Yeah, I know the one you
The
mentioned.
Turkish
guy.
one. What are you doing, you cunt?
It's got to be. Money was no object. I'd bring in Ronaldo.
Yeah.
I'd have Messi over Ronaldo all day long.
Go on.
Right, this one's from Joe Blowers. Are any of you West Ham Academy rejects?
Nope.
No.
I played for Junior Hammers once.
He actually played for West Ham
Yeah.
in a tournament.
Right, this
Alright, let him finish then. You want to let him tell the story?
No, that was it.
Oh, that was it.
I played in a tournament for West Ham once. No regrets.
Right, this one's from Stacey. It says, this is for all the lads. Do you think West Ham will ever be allowed to play Millwall at home again after the 2009 game?
Yes.
Yeah, of course they will.
Yeah, they'll just shut the top tier of
New
the
stadium. Yeah.
it says, and also, do you think with Sullivan owning more shares than Gold that he might buy him out one day?
No.
No, they'll both sell up.
And do you think the stand at the new stadium should be named after Billy Bonds?
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely.
I've always said it for me. Bobby Moore gets all the legend status and recognition, but for me, Billy Bonds is Mr. West Ham. I'll always say that. The way, listen, Bobby Moore for me, the club treated him like shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now they live off his name.
Yeah, that annoys me a little bit about that, is the fact that they still sell things with his name on.
Yeah, but that was different owners. You can't blame.
No, of course not.
I know that. I'm not blaming Gold and Sullivan because I think if Bobby Moore was around now, they'd treat him like he'd be an ambassador for the club.
But the old owners,
They was around.
the old owners still did. The old owners still did. They cashed in after he died.
They
Big time.
were awful. I hated the old.
Yeah.
For me, Billy Bonds should definitely have a. He should have a statue.
Yeah.
He should have a stand.
I think he lifted the FA Cup twice.
Yeah.
He was a great
Do you
captain.
think it takes him to die? Like, it sounds a bit morbid, but it's one of the things when he dies, then they'll sort of go. Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
they're taking steps this season towards sort of
I don't know.
Billy Bonds. Like
The two owners now, they know. So it's up to them, isn't it?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
So I'm just going to do. Right. So I've got one here from Alex Stone. It's a two-parter. It's for all of us.
This is cheating.
If you could pick any club in the world to have a partnership with West Ham, who would it be?
Barcelona, and then I'll loan Messi. Yeah, Barcelona.
I don't know. I don't think that's a very. I don't know what that does.
Yeah, I know what he's trying to say. Like, you know how like Man
feeder
City have
club,
got like New York and like things like that. I'd say, Barcelona are probably the best club in the world.
Because
So,
you could just take some of their B team, couldn't you?
Fuck their B team. I want to take their A team.
Yeah,
I know, but that's
Yeah, but you'll end up with like our players going to them.
that's all right. We have Neymar, Messi, and Suarez, and we give them O'Brien Yelovich, and Steve Bacon.
And the second part of that was, what was your best ever sports bet win, and what did you spend it on?
My best ever win over sports bet West Ham was when we beat West Brom 3-1, and Andy Carroll scored the first goal, and I had a tenner on it, and we was 3-0 up with about 5 minutes to go, and I couldn't stand it, so I went in the bowling pub, and West Brom got a penalty in the 93rd minute, and I was standing there watching the screen. There was a bloke next to me who had 3-0, Carroll, and I had 3-1, and we just said to each other, right, whoever wins, we'll buy each other a pint.
Yeah.
And I won, and I think I won about 160 quid, something like that.
Did you buy him a pint?
Nah, I fucked off. Nah, of course I did. Yeah, it was funny.
I've never bet. I don't bet. Every time I've bet on West Ham, I always lose. Oh, West Ham always lose, so I don't bet on it.
I've done an accumulator years and years ago. We were still young then, weren't we?
Underage gambling.
And I won £1,000, but on the way to the stadium, I lost it. Listen, hold on. The story gets good, yeah?
Go on.
I lost the coupon. And I went back into Ladbrokes on the way, about 10 minutes before kick-off, and I'd done it again. So I won 1,000, then I went back to Ladbrokes, and I said to them, I've done that in this shop, but I lost the slip. And they found my thing and they paid me twice.
Nice.
So I got $2,000, and we just went on a mad piss up.
We went on pissed. I
we
remember
went on a
that.
fucking mental piss
that
up,
was-
mate.
I remember that.
And that was it. That was that gone.
£2,000 in a night. That must have been
Yeah, it was some fucking night, mate.
That was just for 2 drinks up London.
Dan, you got any?
No, I'm too scared I'll lose my money to bet.
Didn't mind, weren't football related.
It's not
The question.
They just said sports bet.
Okay.
It was my mate's stag do. We went Weatherby races, and I ended up winning about 120 quid. We spent on a piss up in Leeds.
Okay then, great.
Why do I get to answer your question when it comes to mine?
Because you sit there going, it was a misty night.
I'm putting in a context. It's all right, you fucking waffle on.
It's his show.
Hello.
Yeah, it's his show. It's Graham's show. Chuck him off your show, Gray. Do the last half hour.
You bard, get out.
And that's it.
I think that's it, chaps. Right, that's the end of our 5k special. Thanks for joining us. When we get to 10,000, we'll think of something else to do.
Yeah, I think we'll do some sort of challenges or something.
Yeah. So don't forget to subscribe.
Don't tell me, tell them.
I just did. I told him at the camera.
What are you telling me?
So, don't forget to follow us on Twitter at West Ham Fan TV, Facebook.com/West Ham Fan TV, and www.westhamfan.tv. And if you've got any questions for next week's on the social, don't forget to leave questions with the hashtag WHFTV social. And we'll end it there. Come on, you irons.
Cram.
Cram.
We'll get these other
Just cram
these
them.
other messages back up.
What are you doing?
I pushed the wrong fucking button.
Oh, you fucking idiot.
Just do your ones and scoop through. Cram.
Cram.
Everyone ready?
Yeah,
Go on, Gray.
we're all ready. Dan, you ready?
You got to say this is the 5k special.
Yeah.
as
Don't
well.
forget to introduce Dan as well.
Yeah.
Don't forget
Introduce
about
us all.
Yeah, they're going to think, who the fuck is that ball geezer?
Cole Filkins. Cole Filkins.
Come on, let's go.
Nicky 10 years ago, look. Before and
It's
after.
me and my past self.
Like Quantum Leap. Ziggy.
We're going to put all this in.
Oh,
Go on then.
You ready?
Yeah.
Hello everyone and welcome back to a special...
Go on.
I don't know what. It's the wrong sort of neck.